Don't worry, I'm still exhausted and a mess and everything. I got a TikTok up though, so that's good. Bonjour. I'm here. Hopefully you had a nice little break intermission. Hopefully it was a little I like looked for a snack. Is Crafty here? Crafty and Tank specifically. 'Cause I don't know if Crafty will be here tomorrow. I don't think she will be. You coming here for some chicken? You might be. So we I feel a little bit better though. The new Pokemon trailer like excited me. Everybody wants to see you. They love your tail thwacks. That's, I feel like, what we need as an emote. It's like the thwack. Maybe I'll get an animated emote at some point that's like a swooshy tail. And it like smacks the can. Like, wouldn't that be kind of cute and funny? And everybody can thwack when she comes up on camera. There you go. Delicious. Good. That's enough for now because you just had some when you were outside, okay? You ready to get down? Can I put you on the ground? I won't put you on the balloons, I promise. Okay. Oh my gosh. Stop with the drama. The drama. The drama. The drama. Go find your way out of there. All right. Well. Oh, you gonna lay right there? Okay. If you were here for the earlier part of the stream, we watched the Nintendo Direct. I think it seemed like most folks had a little something that they were excited to see, whether it was Story of Seasons or the ports of those games. What was that one game called that we said looked like Chance of Sinar? I want to look at that game. I can pull up I need to cut my bangs. Can you tell? I cut my bangs like every couple of weeks, and I'm due for it. All the news from Nintendo's March Direct. Tomodachi Life, for those folks. Monument Valley. That's what it's called. Has anybody here ever played those games? I think Crafty was familiar with them. I'm gonna look and see if they're on Steam. Oh, yeah. Monument Valley. They're only like $8. What a great price. You can get the pair of them for $15. Crypto has this game. Did he say that? He might have said that, and I wasn't listening very well. It's only... So there's 2 games already, and I guess a third is coming out. Also, I did see this discourse quickly on socials. So apparently, Elon Pelon, like, has caused problems with Nintendo on Twitter. I don't know if that's like fully confirmed, but it was basically people being like, there's been issues in that realm. And so Nintendo's just gonna take back their own narrative, and like, can't blame them for that. It's very interesting. I'll have to see what it's like. Right, like he's only capable of making things that were fine before just bad. Has he birthed anything good? Can't even give it like him and his, you know, because he hasn't done the birthing of any of his kids or anything. So I saw that. So I mean, again, like I understand if people don't want that, like that's their own prerogative. But Tomodachi Life, the new Marvel game, if that's cool for Marvel folks or people who just like that game format. But yeah, this Monument Valley is not a game that I knew about. 2022. Oh, well, number 2 came out in 2022. Let me see when. Yeah, we love Vivian. Vivian's an icon. What was she on the cover of? Was she on the cover of Vogue like a couple weeks ago? Something like that. I love when her videos pop up on my For You page. And like, I just can't imagine like that being like your... Okay, yeah, Monument Valley came out in 2022. Very interesting. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. That is, and it literally says it's similar to Chants of Sennaar. It does feel very similar. Maybe just like a different story structure is probably like the big thing. Wish list. Okay. Embark on a journey of forgiveness through impossible environments and illusionary puzzles. Experience this meditative and calming puzzle game by manipulating monuments and creating evolving paths to explore new, surreal, and mysterious worlds. That's the description for the first one. And the second one is discover illusionary pathways and delightful puzzles as you learn the secrets of the sacred geometry. Follow the heartwarming story of Ro and her journey through motherhood. Rediscover independence through manipulating monuments and evolving paths to explore new, surreal, and mysterious worlds. Yeah, I think if I had to pick a genre of games, it would be like as a favorite game genre, I think I would say like story-driven puzzle games is how I would word it. Like maybe not, I do like a puzzle. Like I will do like a puzzle, but I think story-driven puzzles. So like I'm having to piece together what's happening and solve the puzzles. I think for me, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. So this seems right up my alley. And we loved, I mean, those of us who were here for it, we played Chants of Sennaar at the end of 2023, and I think everybody who was here loved it. Several people went and bought it, even though they saw me play it. If you haven't played that game or you're unfamiliar with it and you like story-driven puzzle games, I'm sure you will like Chants of Sennaar. My playthroughs are on the VOD page if you want to watch that instead. Horror puzzle games. I could maybe get myself into that. But yeah, I love a good puzzle game, like at its core. And I just like, again, I think I've said this before, like it took kind of like my access to video games growing up was quite limited until I like got my first job and a bank account and a debit card so I could like buy my own games. And even then I didn't really know what I was doing. So like the only games I had played were like a Pokemon game here and there. And and again, not that that's a bad game format. Obviously, I don't think that at all. But I was really hesitant when I like got really back into gaming several years ago. Like the concept of short games. And by short games, I mean anything like under 20 hours, which is probably not an accurate representation. But these games that take 2 hours, that take 4 hours, that take 5 hours to play, I like kind of had a hard time grasping like the value of that. And that was just like a capitalism lock on my life. And I don't feel that way anymore. I honestly, like, I think those are my preferred games. It's like reading a good book. Like, which, you know, and again, like, granted, there are plenty of books that can take you 20, 40 hours to read or however many hours to read. But it's kind of like that. It's like sitting down with a good book. And, like, whether it has replayable features or not, it's just super nice to, like, sit down. And again, I know I keep talking about Botany Manor. That game was so good. Maybe people didn't like it as much as I do. I loved it. It was so good. But I just like really enjoy those kinds of games. So part of me like wants to play more. I've had some encouraging words like on the VOD channel and stuff recently. A couple people don't comment a lot on there. Like I might get like one comment a week. But I've had a couple people say that I have a nice voice, which is really appreciated. I think everybody feels this way about their voice, but I was really insecure about my voice for a really long time. I haven't been for a long time. From like teaching and being online and having to record myself for whatever reason for like several years now. I got very used to my voice, so like I'm quite comfortable with it. But I make content and then play it back. So my voice that I hear in my head sounds like the voice that is played out loud because I hear it so much. But that's been like encouraging to me. I've said this for the longest time and I don't want, thank you. I appreciate that. I promise it wasn't me like fishing. I just never thought that. I had like, again, it's just like those things that like those biases that you learn that are like ingrained in you. I didn't think I had a feminine enough voice, which like, why does your voice have to be feminine? How can a voice be feminine? Like, there are masculine people with higher pitched voices, and there are feminine people with like lower roster voices. It's not like altos don't exist. So I just, yeah, like I just had, I felt like my voice didn't sound feminine enough, is really what it was. Like, it just sounds, and I wouldn't say childish, because I don't think my voice sounds masculine. It just doesn't sound, it just didn't sound feminine to me. Like, just that's what it was. So, like, but I'm very comfortable with it now. Like, it's not something that bothers me anymore. And it was really just like exposure therapy, being a content creator, being a teacher, teaching online, like all those things. And you just accept it. I hear my voice in my headphones for 5 hours, 6 hours a day. So, you know, I edit YouTube videos where I sit and scrub and play the same clip of me saying 4 words 45 times. So you get used to it. But I don't listen to my calls that have been, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. I 100% get it. That's what again, it's been like years of just like, I just hear my voice. So I accept it. And I've gotten really comfortable with it, but it's been really nice. I've had several people just make a comment to be like, hey, you like have a really, like, I really enjoy like listening to your voice. It's pleasant to listen to. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice. I guess again too, like I kind of grew up under some banners of like children are seen and not heard. Women shouldn't speak over men. I just don't think men should speak, personally. Like, all those different things. And so, like, I think it's a lot of that, like, internalized stuff, a lot of that, just different, you know, different systems of all those different kinds of things. And so I've gotten, like, more comfortable with it over time. When they removed my tonsils, my voice changed drastically and no one on the phone recognizing, oh, that's so interesting. Really interesting. I guess that makes sense that, like, you know, any kind of, if you need anything done in this space, it could impact that. That would probably freak me out for sure. Yeah, isn't it just better? So I don't know. We have, like, so for what it's worth, like, we have the VOD channel, and the VOD channel is just there because people kept asking, like, hey, do you post your VODs? And I was like, do you want me to? So, and it's like a nice way to archive. I obviously have like, I have like external hard drives that have VODs on them, but I've been like, I do both. And so, I've been trying to be really intentional of like every challenge. Like, it's not everyone, but like since like summer of 2023-ish, every challenge run that we've done is up on the YouTube VOD page. And then like other playthroughs, you know, the Chance of Sonar playthrough is up there. The Forgotten City playthrough is up there. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom playthrough is up there. Those kinds of things. I never intended to monetize the page because it was just something that was like for everyone, and it's not monetizable right now. I would have to get to 1,000 subscribers, which would probably take a really long time. So it's probably even silly to like think on this, but I was like, I guess if I hit that, like I could just turn on the monetization button and like people can just watch it. I'll make sure that you don't have 5 million ads. I will tell, I've told y'all this. When I was uploading like the 2-year like no commentary videos, like YouTube was by default trying to put an ad like every 6 minutes. And it's 2 hours of video. You can see the little markers where it puts it and it's just like full across the whole thing. And I was like, who would watch this with that many ads? Like, we're talking like 30 plus ads on and like it's a 2-hour video, so like it's fair to put mid-rolls on it in my opinion. But I consistently, if you go watch those videos, there is a mid-roll after the second day of the week. There's a mid-roll every 2 days, in 2 in-game days. So there's a mid-roll at the end of every Tuesday into Wednesday, at the end of every Thursday into Friday, and then at the end of every Saturday into Sunday. So that's like about an hour. And like, I felt bad about that. Well, and YouTube did just put out a new feature where they're like basically like, yeah, keep placing your ads where you want to put them, but like we're just gonna like probably use AI and just add more to your videos so that you can make more money. And I was, again, I like, it's beneficial to me. Like, I hope folks understand that, like, when I do place a couple of ads, like, it obviously does benefit me. But, like, I don't think anybody's gonna watch a video if I have an ad every 5 minutes. Like, I don't think you want to do that. So, for me, I feel guilty about, like, I did the Pokemon analysis video, and that video is about 45 minutes, and I think I did 2 mid-rolls in that, and I felt kind of icky about that. That's like every 15 to 20 minutes. So that's like a commercial break, you know, like on a TV show. And so I'm like trying to but so I have to go and manually turn that setting off because they're like, starting in April, we're like, yeah, keep placing your ads, but like we're gonna put more in where we think they would be good. And I'm like, no. So I had to like manually opt out of that. So hopefully it stops, and hopefully it I'll keep an eye on it. Like, I'll keep checking it. I don't post a ton. Like, I'm lucky to get one major video up every week, so I'll keep an eye on it. Like the Mr. Key video, I think it has 2 mid-rolls, and it's a 38-minute video. I think it has 2. And like they're not, yeah, like it's not a lot, and you can usually skip them. So hopefully that helps. I had my back started itching, and then I like tried to reach my arm back, and it didn't reach, and it hurt, and it was like, and it was just like, that's exactly what it is. It's a nice little intermission. Doesn't mean I have to stay and watch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We have the thing in the chat here for the ads, because like we have the ads on the lowest setting they can be on Twitch. And like, you know, there's a message that comes through and says, hey, just so you know, like if you know, are not a subscriber, which is not a criticism. We want you to be here. We don't care if you're a subscriber or not. We keep the ads at the lowest possible setting. But like now's a great time. Like if you wanted to go, you know, run to the bathroom, like now's a great time to do it. Although maybe I need to make the ads longer because 30 seconds is pretty quick. You gotta run. So, but yeah, I've been to so many streams where the streamer's like 3 minutes of ads every 15 minutes. I'm like, sheesh, that's a lot. I feel like I'm missing stuff. I feel bad too because like the number of times I've been in a stream and like conversing with the streamer and the ad starts, so I miss everything that they were saying. And I always feel bad about that. So I always try to pause here when I see it to just be like, oh, let's wait until they come back from the ad so that they don't miss anything. So, anyways, I hope you found the Nintendo Direct interesting. I'm going to post my Pokemon commentary later this afternoon, and then I'm going to post my whole Direct reaction maybe tomorrow. So I'll have a couple videos for this week. I did take this screenshot though and said, do you have games on your phone? Because I thought it was a really funny pose for Chikorita. So I thought it was pretty good. So I did post that. That's not anything that means anything. I just thought it was funny. So we're gonna get into, gosh, sorry, 12:30. We're gonna get into anybody want to go be mean in TikTok comments? So I posted my reaction to the trailer. That's where you need to go. Okay, so like you see my face. So like you see a creator on here. It's relatively reasonable to understand that the creator is going to be reacting to the trailer. So this person commented and said, time to go look it up. Can't hear anything with the unnecessary commentary people feel the need to give. And I want to be like, is this your first day on the internet? Like, are you familiar with reaction and analysis content? Like, that's okay. I put that. So you can go like my comment. Is this your first day on the internet? Like, You should go look it up if you want to watch it just uninterrupted. Like, what? You all should. Please, if all of you do that, I will like every single comment. I promise I will. Like, I'm just, and I also, like, very intentionally put spoilers ahead so that if people want to go and watch it for the first time and either record their reaction or just experience it on their own, then they can do that. Like, I did this to say, like, hey, this is a new trailer that just came out on March 27th. There are spoilers, and it's on the screen covering the trailer for 5 seconds, so they have enough time to go and scroll and go and not see it, because they might not want to see my reaction. They might want to just experience it on their own, which is totally understandable. But like, I'm just like, what kind of unnecessary commentary from a creator that makes content about that topic? Like, I just... People, like, never cease to amaze me. Hey, TikTok flagged my comment? Not TikTok flagging my comment. All right, someone else is gonna have to step in. Come up with something more clever. How is that like a violation? I'm approving. I see the one that just came through. I just approved it. Here, I'm gonna do something else. I just approved that one. People are so dumb. It keeps like TikTok flags every message that crypto. I mean, that is probably for the best, isn't it? It keeps like, the comment keeps like disappearing. I don't know if he deleted it or if he blocked me or something. Maybe that's what it is. Because I think, oh no, there's your comment right there. Like, what kind of dumb comment is that? All right, well, I added getting mad at a creator giving commentary like creators literally do is a very odd response. Me when I don't know how the internet works. Oh, it's there now. It is there. Is this your first day on the internet? It is there. Weird that it like deleted it. That was odd. TikTok is weird. I showed up to the never use the internet competition, but you were there. So weird. Also, I saw, who was here? Saffron. Did I see Saffron in here? I hope you enjoyed the direct. If anybody, I hope you all did. If you liked anything that you saw there. If you haven't watched it, it's up. You can also just watch just the Pokemon trailer if you wanted to see just that, or if you wanted to, like, They're all up on, you know, they keep them up on YouTube so you can see them. We should get into Stardew though. Oh, hello Raiders. Hi. Oh, Shine Bright, thank you so much for your raid. We appreciate you all coming over here. Thank you, everybody. I gotta add 10 minutes to my timer here before we keep moving. We were just about ready to cut over to the game. Welcome, Raiders. It's so nice to see you here. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. You've caught us talking about the Nintendo Direct, so I don't know if any of y'all watched that, if you were interested in that. But we, I know the sunflower is very cute, and the cheeky little emo is very cute too. That's lovely. We are getting ready to play some Stardew Valley. If you've never been here before, been a follower on TikTok. Oh, well, thank you for bringing your folks over here. Oh my gosh, we got another raid. Welcome to all the raiders. Oh, Shine Bright, thank you for bringing your folks over here. And then we have Murasaki Mio bringing folks over here too. I got another 10 minutes. We are just getting ready to get started. It's been a funky day because there was a Nintendo Direct earlier today. So we had to go ahead and watch that. And I also, thank you for the follows. I also had a little, like, there was a domestic emergency next door overnight. So I didn't get to sleep last night. I slept from 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. So I'm not mentally feeling it. So it means there's a lot of rooms for me to make mistakes today. And maybe that's for the best. But thank you. We love Krobus and we appreciate you all from coming over here. We're gonna try to move Krobus in today. We should be able to. We are working on a special challenge. We do this from time to time. You've caught us. My birthday is tomorrow. So we do birthday week. We do a tip-a-thon event. You can see like our trackers and stuff here. And the folks that participate in the tip-a-thon, they're rewarded. We do more like rewards instead of punishments. We try to. So we do rewards. So our folks here, when they participate in the tip-a-thon, if they are at certain measurements, they get to create a custom bundle. And some folks do a bundle that represents them. They do a bundle that's just silly or making fun of me a little bit, trolling me a little bit, or they do like a favorite color bundle or a bundle, like we had a bundle for Krobus in this one, and we create custom community centers and then we complete them on the stream. So that's what we're in the middle of doing. And we're working on folks have been participating in the tip-a-thon, so they get to do this again in a couple of months. So we are doing that, but they picked Krobus this time around. So that is what we've got. It's always a 1-year farm, and we're on just a cozy little forest farm. So we're having some fun with some relaxing, a little bit less stressful farm. But that's what we're working on. Thank you for getting the shout outs. We had to wait for them to roll out. But thank you to you both for bringing your people over here. I added 10 minutes for each of you for our tip-a-thon since you brought some raids over here. Did you want to come say hi? Dixie would love a little treat, wouldn't she? She loves to say hi to the raiders. You want to come here? Can you do it? Come over here. Is Tink here? Here you go. You got one more chicken for the road, okay? Crafty, you're not gonna be here tomorrow, right? Or are you? That's not. I'm not trying to like call you out, but I have some birthday presents here from Crafty and Tink, and I didn't know if I should open them now or if I should wait until tomorrow. There's no like rule, but I would like to be here. I would like the people who sent them to be here when I open their cards and stuff. Do you want me to wait until tomorrow or do you want me to do it today? I gotta tell y'all something. Being on Crafty's birthday card list is like the biggest honor of my life. She always picks out the cutest little cards. You good? You ready to get down? You wanna go back in the bedroom and go watch TV? Yeah? Okay. Let me put you down on this side. She's scared. There's balloons on the floor and she's scared of the balloons. So she's like not very happy when I put her on the floor. No, but I love the cards. I love getting the cards from Crafty. That's my... Go ahead. It's okay. You can go. It won't hit you. It's Plance's balloon over there. It's not gonna hit you. Gosh, you're being super high drama. All right. Well, Raiders, we appreciate you coming over here and saying hello. If you want to stay, we're just getting ready to play. So we'll have plenty of time over here. But if you need to, I gotta tweak a couple things really quickly. If you need to go, don't feel any pressure from us. We just appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I'm gonna put my stuff up again because no, we don't need that. That's a little much. I had things moved around from recording earlier. Okay, there we go. All right. TikTok was a bit annoying today. Yes, please, of course, take free self-care. We appreciate you coming over here. I was going to say, if you found me from TikTok, you probably know. Sometimes the TikTok folks are just, they're just something. They were something this morning. We'll see how they are the rest of this day. Oh, but let me get their chat thing that they don't read anyways up really quickly. I believe it's that one. Okay. All right, so we should I kind of think we could, oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll maybe we'll finish it tomorrow. We'll have to see. I think my lips are just chapped. Just need like more moisture. And but I feel like I have like a hair on my lip, and I think it's just like a crack from like needing to reapply moisture. All right, we're going to this farm. Pay no attention to the other farms that I'm maybe making content with really quickly. Had to get a lot of footage of trains last night. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But it's like right down the middle. So it feels like I keep thinking there's like a hair, even like Dixie hair, like on my mouth, and it's not. Okay, today is fall. Oh, it's the Stardew Valley Fair. We're starting off with the Stardew Valley Fair. We're gonna have to jump right into it. We're a little behind on earnings just because we don't have a greenhouse yet. We only have one item left in this community center. Oh, we did get the bulletin board done, and it shows. Everybody's impressed with me. Everybody's my friend. Oh my goodness. Thanks for your help with the fish. Farm computer. Okay. So all that's left, leave it to my friend Squiddy. I literally told her to put a squid in her bundle. Leave it to my friend Squiddy. This is the last item we need. Maybe the cart will sell it and we can finish it in fall. If not, winter one. Here we come. This is what we picked out for the Grange. We have our animal I'm gonna go check. The items that we picked were mostly like a representative of me/us in the stream. That's what it is. Like, I want to like, I'm trying not to. If I do that, it helps a little bit. And we have, oh, Spooky. Pookie. There you go. It's a void chicken. We got a void chicken for Spooky. Perfect. Ooh, a dinosaur egg. Dare I say we swap? And put a Dookie Poots. Okay, did I get a better milk? Nope. Alright, I'm going with gold. That's fine. We have like a milk. We have the snail for our snail pond. We have a diamond for Krobus. We have a wild horseradish for Krobus. We have a star fruit for me. We have a red cabbage for me. We did get our Mrs. Angler fish pond. Oh, giant pumpkins. How are they looking? Thank you for the follow. Giant pumpkins. We have two that we already had. Did we get a giant one down here? Seriously? I know. They're gonna look so good over there too. We got the pink pony pond. Can't remember where I put the others, but those are going in there. We will though. We still have the rest of the season. We got like almost 2 weeks. I didn't really need to sell those, but that's okay. Okay, so our animal product is a large milk, gold quality. Our artisan good is a crab cake, because I use crab cakes a lot. Or that's not artisan good, I'm sorry. We don't have an artisan good. We skipped. Oh, no, we do. Cloth. We love to make cute clothes. Artisan good. Cooking is a crab cake. And then we have fish. We got a snail for crafty and for snail pond being best pond. And then we have for fruit. Let's do forage first. Forage the wild horseradish for Kroby. And then we have 2 fruit, which is a star fruit and an orange. Fruit bats and me always going star fruit. And then we have a mineral, which is a diamond for Krobus. And then we have a red cabbage for the vegetable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good mix of us and Krobus together. And I think that is... Ooh. I think that is good. That is one day. I've got a minute until I can go to the range. Thank you for the follow. So we will... go over there in a second. I don't want to run the quarry. Maybe I will. I want a cursed mannequin. I want a cursed mannequin in my house. They're so silly. I love them. Nope, you can't. You can't catch me now. Do I have the burglar ring on? I don't. Darn. Okay. I don't mind some artifact troves. We're actually doing really good on the museum because we had to get to 60 artifacts anyways, so we're in a pretty good spot. Dang, you can tell when you're not wearing the burglar ring. I think I need the gold pickaxe to break this, don't I? Yeah. That doesn't work. That was nice. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the Stardew Valley Fair. I miss how easy the Stardew Valley Fair used to be. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah. Let me close this, see if that helps. I feel like it's... I have something running and I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the delay is for y'all. That was not many. That really wasn't. I feel like that, so like that big area before you get to the area that is like where you escape, I feel like there's normally like 6 to 8 in there and there was like 3. So it felt like nothing. All right. I think milk in the center. Snail and horseradish. Star fruit up top. Cloth. Crab cake. Diamond. Orange. Red cabbage. You think orange directly below like that? That does, because that kind of works then. Kind of. What do you think of that? Milk at the center of our world. Some of us forget to put milk in our baking recipes. Some of us, hi Courtney. Some of us would never forget. Look at Marnie with her cloth display too. She's a real one. Listen, it's because I took all the milk. That's why you didn't have any. I think that looks all right, right? Just forgot to double it, yeah. So you just forgot half of it. All right. Range time. Go talk to some people. Pierre is very serious. I love that I have red cabbage and Pierre has red cabbage and I have cloth and Marnie has cloth. I wish I had like a Dorado because then I could be like, it would be like flexing on all of them. I feel like it would be like Psychological warfare. That might be kind of funny. Oh, Tink is here. I have, Tink, I have yours and Crafty's stuff. And I didn't want to open anything without you being here. I was going to say we can wait until tomorrow if we want. But I can also do it today. Your Grange has been judged. I hate that look for Sam. I hate it. Will Welwick talk about Krobus? I guess it would be like... No, that's okay. We really just kind of got started. We had a couple raids come in, so we were talking with the raiders and everything. And then we had... we were just recapping everything because we did the direct earlier. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do have some of those names when... Me, every time I say Caroline, when I'm talking about the Stardew character. Hey, what's going on with you? Do you want to come in here? I really don't know what your deal is. Come here. In her defense, thank
Just
you.
Just a little payday bump for all of your hard work.
Oh, Diptang, thank
you.
you. Are you, didn't you already? That puts you at, you get to pick a challenge thing. The only thing that's been claimed is the marriage candidate. You can think about it if you want, but you get like next claim. Like if you wanted to pick the farm type that we play the next farm on, you could think about it too. Like you don't have to, or if you wanted to pick some of the other things that we can do. Like if you wanted to force me to do mushrooms instead of fruit bats. Although I feel like, I don't know if you're a fruit bat person. I don't believe that you are. Silver Turtle, thank you. Guys, thank you. I gotta add your times and stuff. Let me add that really quickly. I did not make these shoes. These are shoes that you can get in the remix mines or in the Skull Caverns. Primarily. Yeah, I was gonna say fruit bats are just like... okay, let me add time. So 50 minutes. Oh, that we're at 400. We're at 400. Now you guys will have to think about it, and then 20 minutes gets added. 400 was our next marker, and that is the chat picks a playthrough for us to do. So I can tell you what's in my library. I think some folks might really want Outer Wilds. That might be their request, but it's something that we can further discuss on the Discord. That. Thank you, Tink.
Happy birthday to a great hatter.
Thank you. Hatters amongst friends. Thank you. Thank you, Tink. I appreciate you. Tink sent a whole package down here too that we'll have to open at some point. Let me add that as well. Thank you all for that's 50 minutes. Here we go. Bumped that time right back up. If it goes into next week, like as long as the timer is going, you can earn the rewards. So that's how it, you know. If it goes into next week, then so be it. Let me go talk to this bozo really quickly. Let's go. 103. Nice. I love the snail. We can go in the fish pond afterwards. All right, I'm gonna do one. Outer Wilds is space archaeology. I will post like my whole library and also like games that I'm willing to buy, and then maybe we'll like we could also do something like a Minecraft week. Like if it was something like that, like if folks wanted me to do like a week of Minecraft, like that's an option too. Like it doesn't have to be necessarily like something like a brand new game, but if it's like, oh, we really want you to play Wind Waker or something like that, like that's an option too. Okay, that got me 500. I'm gonna do the target thing. I'm terrible at the target thing, but I'm gonna do it. Horrible. Oh, that was horrible. Like I said, I'm not good at this. there's just not enough time to earn a lot on this. Fortnite. Oh my gosh. I would actually hate that. I would actually hate that. I'm not any good at FPS games, you know? It wasn't a book. It's a game that's called Outer Wilds. I'm not sure if it's really like... See, like, you get no tokens for that. I'd rather just do the fish game. And this one, I could just spin this consistently and not worry about it. But I'll do this. What are some other games? Again, like a week of Minecraft. Or a Legend of Zelda playthrough. Or... different Pokemon playthrough, or again like a game like Outer Wilds or like one of the other games that folks have like asked about. Chill, fish. It's not that serious. Yeah, I'll put together the list and we can do our generic. We can do a runoff. Graveyard Keeper. Some of my friends have played that game. I don't know if that game interests me, but you know, that's what people end up deciding on. It really would. Like, that's what I mean. I haven't streamed Minecraft since long before most of the folks. Oh my gosh, I gotta keep fishing. Most of the folks here were here, so to see me in Minecraft again would be kind of funny. But there's plenty of other games, so we love variety weeks and solitaire stream. Oops, all solitaire. I like solitaire too. Like, I actually do. I'm gonna risk it again. Okay, nice. Green. I can get my star drop. I forget that there's a freaking prize ticket here. I kind of hate that. Because I like feel inclined. I'm gonna risk 500 again one more time. I see. Thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me spin this and then I'll write down. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate everybody who's participating in this. We never want people to feel obligated, but it's really appreciated when folks are willing and choose to participate in this. If you are, I've said this, I have been adding folks to like making sure like every night I've been going through and like assigning you your appropriate Discord role so that you can access like the community center bundles. Why can't I think of the term? Channel. Oh my gosh. I need to work tonight and I just like, I know I'm gonna crash because of everything that's happened and how tired I am. But I am going to, if we hit 500 is Stardew cooking stream. And then 600 is animated emote. So we have plenty of time for those if more folks participate, if they are interested. But we, I'm trying to, but if you've like participated and you haven't been added to that and you're supposed to be, it's because I couldn't find you in Discord. And I will. So I have a spreadsheet and so we'll make sure you're in there. But it's in case I can't. That's what it is. So, we'll make sure though that you're not forgotten. Some are easy. Some folks have been around long enough that even if like their display name is different, then fine. We love it, plants. Yeah, Crafty is right. We continually do our best to keep all of the entry points here as low as possible. I mean, like, it's free, obviously, to turn on Twitch. You know what I mean? But we do care more about accessibility here, which is why we keep the ads at the lowest possible setting. Oh! And why we make channel point emotes and things like that so that folks can still participate in, because it doesn't matter whether you just don't want to or you simply can't, you know, support in other ways. We don't want you to feel excluded. Like, there doesn't need to be that barrier. There's some things I can't give you, like you can't unlock animated emotes with channel points. It's just like not a feature that Twitch has, but you can still have the static ones. So, and all those things. Also, we give you lots of time to gamble on hats, so usually getting channel points isn't too difficult. Unless you throw a, what was it, 600k yesterday on the Dark Cowboy hat? And perfection bonus. Wait, did I miss one? Why did I get nothing? Oh my gosh, 333. 333. Is that enough? It's not. I need 500 more. I'm gonna risk it. Star drop. Mama Orphan star drop. Strange with a taste reminds you of Mama Orphan. Mama Orphan star drop. I'm gonna risk it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this first. Thank you. I want it to be Silly and Kring for the millennials. And then I'm gonna do this. I think I need 1800 is how much I need. Like it's 800 and 1,000, right? I think. Yeah, 800 and 1,000. I always feel obligated to get the sunflowers, and then I feel like I never put them anywhere except for like in Haley's house. Like I could try to get them. Oop, I think I'm gonna lose. Oh no, we're good. That was a close one. Had an extraction done. I hope it went okay. Oh darn. I hope it went okay. Yeah. No fun. I'm gonna gamble it all. I just want some sunflowers. Okay, I genuinely like keep thinking about like how can we ooh, gosh. That one stresses me out when it goes to like right there. How we can why are you doing that game? Decorate this house because I really want to come up with something cool and funky and interesting. And I don't know. Oh, I can take a look. No, what yours did, didn't it? Yours came through Silver Turtle. Did you send another one? Yours came through 12 minutes ago. But we had that one come through. So I had that. I added the time and everything and wrote it down. So I have you on the spreadsheet. Let me know if there's another one. I can go and look and see if it's just not showing up in a certain spot. It might just be that. I can replay it. Here, I'll replay it. So you can see it. Right there. So we got it. Thank you, though. Thank you to everybody. Okay. All of the things are done. All of the grange is done. Got more fish. I feel like this is a good scarecrow for the farm. For Krobus. Maybe we'll put it in the house. Who knows? Okay, I'm out of wine and things. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll worry about it in the morning, I guess. With the other... What were those crops that I didn't plant? Because we have broccoli. We planted the bok choy, I guess. Hello, Kate. Hope you're doing all right. Okay. Like, I want to use this tree somewhere. I don't know where, but I want to use it. Just have to figure out how and in what way. We should be... Oh, thank you. I'm hopefully you enjoy the videos. I appreciate you stopping by since you've seen them from time to time. Look at it. It's so cute. I forgot how cute this pink row is. So cute. And look, the fairy rose honey was ready the next day. All we're waiting on is a squid. And some more giant pumpkins. That's the other thing we're waiting on. We got one. We did it, Joe. We got one. That was... I figured that you picked that, Crafty. Did you pick that one? Okay, so we're up to 3 giant pumpkins. I can technically pick these 2 because they're not going to grow into anything else. It felt like a Crafty selection. It did. I do too. I do too. It's a good pick. Pop these down. Clear these out of the way. Oh, this pumpkin's ready. Okay. So I feel like I need to like look at Pinterest because again, I think we should do like a little woodsy thing. Maybe we could also put the house in one of these. Is that a silly idea? I want to put the house right here, which feels really weird and silly, but I want to put the house right here. I was like, oh, we can just go to Ginger Island today. I'm like, we don't have Ginger Island. We're not going anywhere. As far as Krobus go, look at that. We're at 6 hearts, 6.5 hearts. Birthday, it's in the bag, but we could get it sooner. Well, we probably won't get to 10 hearts before the birthday, but birthday, it should be locked and loaded. Do we need... It's 200 void essences, right? I think the void ghost pendant... Yes, is an item that can be purchased from the desert trader for 200 void essence. It can also be dropped by monsters in the skull cavern. It won't be droppable until we get to 10 hearts though, right? It would be cool if we got one, an extra one, and then put it on display maybe. Maybe that would be cool. I haven't either. I've never actually seen it dropped. I think I've always just went and bought it. Got some more wool. It doesn't drop once. Oh my gosh, game. It doesn't drop if you're like already married to someone. I know that. But I guess if you have max hearts with Krobus and aren't married to anybody, then it might be dropping that way. Hello, Lucy. Hope you're doing all right. Should do a Skull Cavern day. Wait, did I do gifts this week? I did. We should do a Skull. We can do it tomorrow. Oh, you enjoyed the direct? That's good. It was nice. It was really good. Something that I've been struggling with stuff too. I have been in a funk with food too. The only thing I'm really enjoying is like breakfast. Like, I look forward to breakfast, but not other meals. I've been doing all right with snacks, though. That's what I got. I got yogurt-covered pretzels last week. Those were really good. I really enjoyed those. It was a good, you know, sweet and salty mix that, like, I didn't get sick of too fast. Oh, goodbye. Oh, I need a cereal phase. Oh, just for a bed. Greek chicken pita with feta fries. Where do you get those? Do you make those feta fries? Or do you do something else? Been a while since I caught a stream. But since 1.6 finally came out for I think last year, so picking it up again. I hope you enjoy it. I know the 1.6 delay for a lot of folks was, I mean, understandably very frustrating as we had to wait for console and mobile, but hopefully people are, yeah, enjoying it again. A Greek food truck. Because I think I've talked about this on stream. I was in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. If anybody lives in the UP, with my friend, like, we're talking, like, we went to, like, the place, she didn't live there, so it's fine. We went, like, to the very tippy top, like, where there's, like, a military base, I think, or, like, the ships, like, the shipyard. And there was, like, other stuff, like, we went and saw stuff, like, and we took her kids and stuff. And so we went there, and we went to this Greek restaurant, and we had these feta fries, and they were so good. I've never had feta fries like those again. And I'm like, it's one of those things that I'm constantly thinking about. Like, you know what I mean? When you like have a place that just like left an imprint on you with like the meal that you had. And so like I would fly to Michigan and drive all the way to the top of the UP just for that. Like I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. Like, it was so, So you saying that, I'm like, oh, those were so good. So we have a seafoam pudding to get another iridium Krobus. Oh, I'm gonna go to Robin and spend money. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I can't remember what it was called. Like, it was up in the UP. I could ask my friend and she might remember. But it was like at a place, like I think it's a relatively like famous place where like military shipyards are, I think. Like we went, it was like this like kind of like cozy downtown area. And we went and like we saw a bunch of different like places and like went shopping and did all this stuff. But we went to this Greek restaurant up there. I literally don't remember what it's called. I've only been up to Michigan a couple of times. I'm gonna buy this from you. I'm gonna spend 10K. But it was just really good Greek food, and I don't know if like technically feta fries are considered like traditional Greek food. I don't think they are, but the feta fries were so good. Just from that specific place, I haven't had any that have been like that impactful. I don't remember the exact name of where we went. Just that it was in the UP, and that it was like very, very north of like the very north part of the Upper Peninsula. I don't like... I wonder if it's the captioner. The captioner's eating up too much memory on my computer or something. Maybe. Yeah, they were so good. They were so good. They really were. The Sioux! That sounds right. The Sioux? That sounds right. I'm sorry that I didn't remember it. It's been like 4 years since, like, I think it was in like 2021. Sault Ste. Marie, is that how you would say it? S-I-O-U. That sounds right. The Sioux Locks. The Sioux Locks. Yeah. That all sounds correct. Thank you. Thank you, Michiganders and adjacent folks. Forgive me for not remembering. I enjoyed it. It was like really nice. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's what it was. Like, we specifically we took her, a couple of her kids. Well, they were her only kids at the time. She's had another kid since then. We took her kids, and like we were specifically like going to like see the boats and stuff like that. But like we got to walk around, and there was like shopping, obviously, and there was a Greek restaurant that we went to that was just so good. Girly Shriek, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, we're at 500. Amazing. Let me write that down really quickly. Thank you. That's not your first one, is it? It's not. Somebody is vying for the lead. You are in the lead right now. Thank you for $50. Let me add to the timer. You also get to pick your thing. Aaron did hit it first, but I'll mark you both for getting to pick challenge parameters. But for those who don't know, let me write that down. Thank you for that.
19 months. Let's go.
19. Thank you, R3. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you today. Let me write that down too. Sorry, I'm trying to keep a really good log so that I don't forget anything, because I feel like my notes were inefficient last year. So I have like a whole. Okay, I gotta add that, and then that. Okay, that's good. Thank you everybody for your donations. That puts us at $500 for the tipathon, which is really, really good. Oh, this is what we do. Our top donor every year gets to, they get to choose. I'm gonna like let them choose this year. I mean, it'll be the case going forward, but like we make, obviously custom challenges. So they get to come up with like a challenge concept, and we'll help them workshop it and make a challenge that we'll do on stream if they'd like. If they don't want to do a whole challenge, like I'll help them. Obviously we'll help, and we'll code the community center and everything. But if they don't want to do that, we will just make you a custom community center that you can have. So either one. You still get the community center if you do the challenge, but if you're like, oh, I just don't know if I want to like do a whole challenge, like then we'll just do a community center for you. But like last year with gosh. I'm gonna do this really quickly. Forgive me for not having captions up for a moment, but I feel like it might be the captioner. Will we ever win? Will we ever win with captioning? I fear it's the captioner. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, it's been rough. This weekend I'll see about about trying to resolve some stuff. I'm still looking for other alternatives. I just like don't have a ton of time to sit down and brainstorm it, which isn't anybody's fault but my own. But it's I'm trying to. I'm gonna put all these away. I know, and this I don't even like this captioner. Like it's always been my backup captioner, but I can't justify. But I also can't afford $160 a month for the captioner that we were using. That's the other frustrating thing. Like if I was super rich, maybe, but I can't spend over $1,000 a year on our captioning. It should just be accessible. Just we've been roaming the earth ever since. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is I wanted to turn around immediately around and get a shed built. Riverland Farm? Is that you? But you're picking? You want to do the farm and you want it to be Riverland? Oh yeah, Crafty. So that's what's happened is like like they added a premium feature, which I respect. Like if people wanted to pay for premium features and like it's, you know, maybe a little bit more customizable, like that's really understandable. But like about a month ago, I kept trying to boot it up and it'll run for like a minute and then stop. And it seems like it's just completely paywalled, which is really absurd because all they did was take the source code from the one we used to use, you know, the one that never gave us any issues and then sunsetted. And now they've paywalled that same source code. And like, that is just like, it's so gross. Like if they had made their own, right. And I've said this a million times, like if it was $10 a month, maybe even $20 a month, I would eat that. I mean, I could write it off on my taxes, but like I could eat that cost and I would be frustrated that it would be completely paywalled, but $10 a month, I think like we could totally, like I use a captioning app for the TikToks that I make and it's $10 a month. And it's like, but I'm very happy with the quality of it. So like I would pay that. But yeah, like the price point is like $160 a month. For features that were open source and free. And if that's not like the most disgusting thing. So we'll keep trying to. I found a thread a couple of weeks ago, like a Twitter thread or something, a few weeks ago. That was not really anywhere I can put this. It is in the way. Like want to put the animals down. I know. Well, and again, like this one still is free. But it seems to be, I think it's impacting the quality of the stream for this past week, like the performance of the stream. And it doesn't translate nearly as well. It really doesn't. It really, like they all kind of like, you know, take a little time to like refine and like get more used to my voice and diction and everything. But this one, just like it never really has ever improved. And I mean, I think people who rely on it are able to hopefully fill in the gaps some where it misses things, but I feel like it misses so much more than it should. Like, it's one thing for me to list a random Pokemon and it not recognize the name. Like, that's understandable. But it's like, I'll just say very normal things and it won't be able to discern it. So if you ever find any, if you want to do your own questing and you find anything, you're thinking like, wow, I know we really want to get a better captioner, then keep us in mind because we do really want to get a better one. That's what it is. Like it never improves because the other ones, you know, weren't perfect in the beginning, but they improved over time. And this one doesn't. This one also, I prefer the stylization of the others because they were all caps. It was sans serif font, which is easier to read. And then they were drop shadow. I don't like that this is lowercase personally. I can't choose anything else. And all I can do is put the like stroke around it, which I don't think is bad, but like I wish there was a drop shadow as well. I hate that there's not. That's, yeah, like the drop shadow's better, isn't it? It's better. So we'll keep tweaking it and trying to. There's also like, I mean, I don't know if anybody here uses it. If they do and they want to share, you don't have to. If they want to share, well, yeah, we need to get mastery going because we need to get our trinket slot and put that fairy right in the trinket slot. Like Twitch has, like, you can turn on live captioning, but it covers part of the screen. I mean, again, like that's captions, but like it's not a default setting. And I just prefer the burned, like this is technically open captions versus closed captions. I just prefer this because then nobody has to go out of their way. It's very minimally like intrusive into the stream. It stays burned into the VODs. And then also because it's like a layer in my streaming setup, I can adjust it so like the folks on TikTok also see it and it's positioned differently. And because I don't see anybody using any captioning services on TikTok, especially. Like I definitely see, I have like mutuals and friends on Twitch who are either like use something or they make sure something's enabled or they have some kind of support thing, but I don't see anybody using anything on TikTok. Yeah, I don't think the built-in ones are all that. So we'll continue. I like a week or two ago, I did like spend a little bit of time like researching and like trying to read threads and trying to read forums and trying to find like anything. And it was not going well. I need to upgrade this. We got one giant here. I kind of don't have anything to do. Maybe we can chop down more trees. I kind of don't have. Oh my gosh, I can't get there in time, can I? I want to see where we're at on the bobber thing, and I keep. Maybe I can. I don't think I can get there in time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I just barely made it. Chop some trees and catch some. Oh! Oh, we're closer than I thought. It's on this row, right? It's like this one or this one, I think. The little void one? We needed to catch enough fish. Maybe it's further than I thought. Oh, it is. Oh, darn. It just laid out differently. You know, I did. Oh, it looks right there. Okay. So we have the Lotus unlocked. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. Which means I need to catch 11 to 12 more unique fish. Plants has news. Bum, ba-da-da. Am I gonna cry for you today? Oh my gosh, I am gonna cry for you. It's yours. Like, you don't even have another interview. Thank you for that follow. I am gonna cry because I'm so emotional. I'm so tired. And I love when good things happen to people that I care about. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. You deserve it. You already know that, but that's amazing. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Offer letter accepted and start date and everything. How does Helios feel about it?
Plants.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, what good news. What good news. Congratulations. You deserve it. You know you deserve it. It's going to be so much better, and it's going to be... I knew you had it in the bag, but I didn't want to jinx it, which I understand. I didn't want to, but I knew you had it. I'm really happy for you. That's really, really good news. Congratulations. Thank you for telling us. Everybody is... I'm so happy. Ugh. I'm not crying. I'm just crying a little bit. because everything makes me cry. No, yeah, amazing. I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be such a good move, and it's gonna alleviate so much of the frustration of what you deal with now and be so good. So happy birthday from me for your birthday in September. Happy my birthday to you. Like I said, not me actually. I was gonna say, do you get to like? I mean, if it's since it's internal, is it a quick or is it still like a couple of weeks? Would be my guess. Let me look at the fish here while we discuss. What other fish can I catch? Is it gonna be winter? It might just be winter. Stonefish, sandfish, and scorpion carp. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. It's a very significant raise. We love to see that. We love when we take money from corporations. I figured it was going to be a good one, but that's really good. Void salmon I can't get yet. Can't get those yet. It might just be winter until we get it. I have only had a couple of, well, I've really only had one instance in life where I had like the clam. I had one instance in life where I got like a significant raise, and it was so like liberating. Oh, no, that's not the first one. Transition on 4/13. Okay. So that's only a couple weeks away. Just a couple of weeks. Just in time for, I don't even know it. Just gotta keep doing this. That's amazing. That's such good news. I said I was gonna catch fish, but I really don't want to. I'm so glad you know. We were just talking about this a couple of days ago, and the process and how long it takes and how you just had to be indefinitely waiting. I'm so glad that you get to know now and not have to wait any longer. Well, wait for the transition, but now though, is not every work activity gonna be like, ugh, like this is awful, but like I'm leaving. Normally work 10 to 20 hours of overtime per 2 weeks currently, and this offer is more than I make doing that. And will you go down to 40 hours, or will you still kind of work a similar like work? That's what it is. Like you just know that it's more money, less work. Do you still get to do 4 days, or will you have to do 5 days? I mean, you were still doing 5 days, but 40 hours pretty much. Okay. That's so good. Think of all that personal time you're gonna get. Just not be working and thinking about your job, I hope. I do too. I love good news. Good news Thursday. Collecting these because I can, not even because I need to. Ooh, a slight rate. It's the time of raises. How do I get in on that? I actually did just get an email from a thing where I like keep my rates for brands that was like, you should up your rates. So there is that. Not that it's the same. Hello, Kelly. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, you know what though? See how much you can squeeze out of that. And take it all. That's what I would say. Alright, chop down some trees. I got some extra lumber. Let's go to the Skull Caverns tomorrow to celebrate for plants is good news. And just to celebrate in general, right? One giant pumpkin. Well, we have 3. Hat trick would be iconic. It really would. The way that I still just don't have a... I don't have a glow ring. Okay, there's the iridium. I cannot make many bombs. Maybe I should take the Crusader sword with me. Might be worth it. How am I looking as far as coffees go as well? Okay, got a few triple shots. Okay, I'm good on coffee. Oh, I did buy the triple shot recipe. So we're actually like really good on that. Bombs. Oops, all bombs. I'm gonna take this with me. Bomb, bomb. And then we have cactus fruits and some life elixirs. I think that's sufficient. I don't need more of those. I think I'm gonna switch to a day of caverns. Caverns and festivities and... It's a high luck day. Today's Marnie's birthday. Today is actually a good luck day. You know, we'll clear this too. That's the goal. We'll clear all of that, and then we'll be able to... Do you want to go for combat mastery first? The nice thing about mining is that we can just get the statue. We do have a fairy, so like we could go for combat. Today's daily luck is 95, so pretty high. I realize I don't have the prediction tab open. Bombs. Okay. Dinos for plants? Wait, is plants a dino per? I don't think she roots for dinos, does she? I think she does. Probably like so much work to do that, but you don't vote on that one. I was gonna say I actually don't know your stance, but that makes sense because you technically don't have one. Ow. We need a Ginger Island because I need rings. The fact that I have a Lucky and a Hot Java ring is killing me. Ah! Do that. It's like too much mentally to like do that. Wait a second. No, it would just put this, it would put all the stats, right? If we tailored the sword, it would move all the stats, right? It's not like I could just move Crusader over, right? This is annoying. Okay, it was worth it. Monster Slayer goal complete. 15 floors? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, you take your dino win. Baboof. Lance has good news. Good news.
Boo.
Thank you. I'm once again being attacked by dinosaurs. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you for the bits. Let me add those. And some minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Throwing, 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 throwing. So many eggs. 15 floors, yes. 15 is the max. It technically starts at 3 floors, but like if you're on like 98, you can't skip 100, so it could do like 1 or 2 if you're on like 98 or 99, but it's 3 to 15. And you also can't get 10, 12, or 14. It's like a mathematical equation that determines it. 3 through 8 are the most common. 5 and 7 are the most common, actually. But 15 is the biggest jump you can make. Thank you for the follow. 15 floor jump into dinos was kind of artistic, I will say that. It did feel like its own thing. Thank you for, oh, I can't even see it. Is that a heart me? Oh, ice cream cone. Thank you, Melissa. Sorry, my little timer thing was covering it and I couldn't see it. Get out of here. A red cabbage seed? But I don't need that. So great, though. So we're on floor 27. We have not moved very far. That was nice. Also, Crafty, you should know that I did the fishing. I got Demetrius's fishing quest yesterday, like IRL yesterday, and we did it all on stream yesterday, so you didn't have to witness any of it. That was just for you. Perfectly crafted and timed. Executed just for you. I feel like I'm getting movement, but I'm not going fast. What the heck? It does take longer for me to pick everything up, so there is that. Thank you for that follow. The Iridium is where we really start making moves. I did learn something that I previously misunderstood. I thought that it was only farming whose experience went to half. 3781. Oh, it is. Because that did the full, that did all 7. Some of the other ones are also like the, is it, I swear it's not, maybe it's just that. It's not. Like experience is generally halved. It's not just farming experience after you unlock mastery. It's so much more satisfying to slay them than to bomb them. What are we at? We're oh no, we're only at 3,900. What am I gonna do with that? We're on floor 44. At 2:30 p.m. Okay, 5 floors. That's floor 50. We are, but I feel like I'm not moving very fast. Like, I feel like we are, but yet it's not resulting in, like, a significant progress.
Hello, bozos. How are we doing?
What's up, bozo? So, Crypto wants me to play rhythm games on stream. That's what he would vote for. We unlocked our chat picks a game for me to play, and but I'm sure that if you give him, here we go. I'm sure, no, I have one Way of the Wind. I have one of them. I'm sure that if you give Crypto a moment of your time, he will lobby you to vote for Outer Wilds as the playthrough. So, yeah, maybe? All right. In the meantime, on floor 54, we can vote on Hat or No Hat. I know, I don't have statues, but that's what I mean. Like, I feel like I'm doing well in spite of that, and it's just, I don't know. I'm acting like we're not an early game, you know? Like, we're not, like, post-perfection. We're just literally in fall year 1. Hat energy is strong. We'd love to hear that. Plants is riding a high right now, so...
Do you have a moment to talk about the greatest game ever made, Outer Wilds? In this 90-minute long PowerPoint, I will convince you to play it.
Well, you don't have to convince me if it's what the game that folks, yeah, I think that's probably where it is, and I'm just not getting good. If you convince everybody to pick it, you don't have to convince me, you have to convince everybody else. I'm just a beacon. All right, floor 54. Oh, man. Oof. It's like stuck in between. I think it almost was a hat. I think it almost was. I'm a pecan. Yeah, doesn't the capture do a great job translating too? Thank you for the hat and mustache. Is that what it is? Thank you. Growing. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, he wants me to play Outer Wilds. Crypto! Speaking of a bozo, you have it in your life. This is related but unrelated. Hold on, I gotta look at it really quickly. What's the name of the game? From Monument Valley. It said that you had it in your library. Have you played it? The Monument Valley games? Did you like it? I am struggling to get good. They were iOS games originally. Interesting. They're coming to the Switch, but yeah, no magnet. And also, I still only have 2 ring slots, and I took my burglar ring and my lucky ring instead of like a magnet ring or anything else. Yeah, so we saw them in the trailer, the Nintendo Direct today. So they're bringing 1 and 2 to the Switch, and then like 3 is coming soon. Like I think 1 and 2 will be on the Switch at the same time. And so, but I saved them because I was like, we literally all were like, oh wow, this looks a lot like Chants of Sinar. But it looks like a good story potentially. Okay, we're on floor 65. 3 is this summer. So just have 1, 2, 3. I don't know how long they are. I figured they didn't look like they were super long. Like a couple hours was my guess. so I did add them to my wish list. I think we get a wholesome direct in June, right? I'm excited to see what's on that. 4 hours? Okay, that's like the perfect stream length though, honestly. I mean, I don't mind when it takes a little bit longer or a little bit less. Like, we have plenty of things, you know. We've played games that take 2.5 hours, and then we just boot up Skull Caverns for the rest of the day or whatever it is. Or games that maybe took like 6 hours, so we just booted up Skull Caverns on the second day. It's a nice filler when we when something doesn't quite fit in the time. I'm also like a yapper, so sometimes we sit and like talk about it. You know, I can multitask with the Skull Caverns. I can do the Skull Caverns, I feel like blindfolded, honestly. But sometimes we just sit and like think about it. All right, 7:20 p.m. 3 floors, 2 floors, 76. That's a crab, but we can still try to get some iridium. Lots of crabs. I got my comment removed from your Pokemon video today because of community guidelines. I told the person to buzz up if they don't like your video. Thank you. Well, we were talking about it. A bunch of people commented because it was just like, to see a creator like providing commentary on a game and then being like, wow, all this unnecessary commentary. Like, sorry you don't have critical thinking skills? It like removed mine temporarily and then it put it back, so it was weird. But I like, what a dumb comment to make. Like, I supported crypto. It was a dumb comment. Unnecessary commentary from a Pokemon commentator. Like, be for real right now. It was so dumb. That's why I just said, like, is this your first day on the internet? Right, we won't. And, like, the joke's on you because if you thought my video was stupid, you just told TikTok to send it to more people because you interacted with it. You took the time to comment on it. That's what I mean. Like, it's like... it's... It's so silly. Ah, I missed. Embarrassing. Okay, now we're good. Was that 2? Did I toss 2 at the same time? That was kind of fun. I've done that. I feel like I do 1 at a time. I didn't even notice that it was 2. We're on floor 81. Thank you for the follow. I know, I wish I could too. I did get a thing yesterday or the day before where like someone left a rude comment and I just like saw it and deleted it, and then TikTok was like, hey, you can control your comments more if you want. I was like, oh, I kind of appreciate that you're like trying to help moderate, kind of. What does it matter? We're not even gonna have TikTok next weekend in America, so beauty. I know.
That's rough, buddy.
Because why worry about group chats Can I get some emojis in the chat representing your feelings on that when we can worry about TikTok? Why are we worried about random people in America talking about their political opinions or their thoughts on a video game or recipes that they like to make when... Thank you. Got nothing to worry about because we've got top government officials having Signal group chats. What's a little leveling of Yemen amongst friends? Like, it kills me. Crafty, do you know the news story? And when we say top government official, we're talking like the literal vice president. What's a little classified information amongst friends? Right. Thank you for that follow. Yeah, they had a... This is... It's like... It feels so satirical, and it's crazy that it's not. A bunch of the top, like... We're talking... It's like 10 of, like, the top... current administration officials made a Signal group chat, and they accidentally invited the... It's the editor-in-chief, don't let me misspeak. It literally is an Onion article of The Atlantic to the group chat. Like, they clearly, like, mistakenly invited him, but they invited him to the group chat where they then discussed literal acts of dropping bees in Yemen, which is classified information and was not communicated in the requirements that it's supposed to be done in. And so then the Atlantic reporter was like, made an article that was like, I was accidentally added to this group chat. Like, they didn't even realize they made the mistake. And then they said that he was lying, so he released all the screenshots. Not all. He didn't release, like, information, like, but he released screenshots. They played it the Atlantic played it perfectly. We're on floor 93 and it's 1 a.m., so that's not great. And now the foreign powers know that our bozos use Signal. Also, want to point this out, because this was a conversation that came up. Why are y'all using Signal and not WhatsApp? I thought that there's no problem with Meta products. Anybody with 2 brain cells knows that WhatsApp is like the worst, but still. If we don't get a shoot, we're not gonna make it, y'all. I know, like, it's like, honestly... Yeah, they all of them. It literally would, like, it would be so funny in, like, West Wing. Or just not real life. Can I make it? It's right there. I don't know if we have enough time. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. If we don't, I will refund the channel points, of course. But here is floor 100. We might have like 2 seconds left. So go ahead and... That's, yeah, like, it's literally, it's like the plotline of Parks and Rec, but at a federal level, and it's not funny. Like, that's the problem. And that's what's so, like, frustrating about the whole thing, I feel like. All right. Floor 100. Can I make it in time? That's the real question. I hope something happens. Back in my day, people got impeached for this kind of stuff and resigned for this kind of stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. All right. Can I make it? I should have just made sure I passed out. There could be a hat inside of it. Oh, I actually got like tons of time. Oh my gosh, I had like 4 or 5 seconds left. All right. At least we got to floor 100, you know? Not the Schrodinger's hat. Packard might be released to resign in disgrace. Can't we just make them the president? It's so weird. We need to go back to the old ways. All right, we've got the traveling cart here. And my question specifically is, will there be a squid at the traveling cart? Will we be able to get a squid? Is it all over? It would be so nice with. Okay, 140. Okay, that's not bad. Alright. Thanks, Harvey. Caroline. Be confused with our Caroline. I mostly crafted my bombs. There's another gold one. Go figure. I should crack those. We didn't hit 10K is crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Hello. Finished your plate of food today. Very nice. Hey, the little wins are worth it, you know? I find it interesting that so many of us are like in a season of like really struggling with our relationship with food. Like so many of us. Interesting, like not in like a fun way. Interesting in just like we're all going through it kind of way. All right, did we get another giant pumpkin? Another giant pumpkin, another giant pumpkin, another giant pumpkin, another giant pumpkin. I like the displacement of this one. If we got like, honestly, I'm kind of good with just that, but we'll keep going. Another giant pumpkin. Squid. 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 That's not a squid. No squid squad for me. Feels bad, man. Truly, I think I've given Kroby 2 gifts, right? Yeah. Let me go. No scored. I know. And no mastery. What the heck? I don't have starfruit. Starfruit XP is so crazy. Go up to the food truck and they have a single potato? Maybe. Let me go talk to Kroby. We'll need to... I know, I wouldn't be upset about that. Potato sounds kind of good. Oh, it's Friday. I still can't. I want to move buildings around. don't think I really can until winter though. Like again, I really want to put this like right here. It's gonna sound kind of, I don't know. It just like feels like it might work. Like right here. And then we could have like, I keep saying I want to put the greenhouse over here too. We have this field of giant pumpkins. Maybe we need to grow more pumpkins. I think today's the last day I could plant them, so probably not. I got more up here. Well, because I do need space for that. Maybe I'll put the barn in. Can I paint these yet? What kind of colors? Oh, it's got to be fully upgraded. What kind of, like, what would be void? What would be voidy? Purple's cute. Purples? I feel like I'm in a rom-com montage with Walking on Sunshine playing in the background while I stir here, crazy smiling. It's so soon. I think the purples is good. I think a dark green. Well, because we have the building, the roof, and the trim. I do always kind of like to keep like a little bit of the original wood. I feel like that's always nice. But the roof. Honestly, that looks kind of cool. That color? Did you like that turquoisey? I kind of liked it. What says Croby, though? I've been in stream for 5 minutes. Trump's admin has been dissed. Support Palestine has been shown. And a lovely Stardew is being played. We have... I think that was good. Sorry. Sorry. No! Tell them to come back! It's okay. No, it was a good thing. Our, hopefully they take it as a thing. They're like, oh, oops. Yeah, they were worried that it was the opposite vibe. But just know that that is our mods trying to keep the stream safe from people who think the opposite. If it's any reassurance. We do try to make that make that space as best as we can. Listen, it's tough because we don't even say his name much. So you see it in chat and you're like, oh, uh-oh. But it's about keeping everybody safe. But it's true. We do have all those things here. So if you decide to stay, that's what you can expect. What about a deeper... That's what it is. Seeing... That's what I mean. We like literally... I just say orange. That's what I usually say. A deeper... That's what they were ready. They were... they were ready. And they wanted to make sure that... I like that darker purple. I like that. I don't know if I like the turquoise. Deeper turquoise. Well, and we haven't hidden this. Like we've had quite an uptick recently of people who have come in to say harmful things. So fortunately, mods stay super vigilant. They'll be like, well, the poor individual will be like, I'm never speaking again. Don't worry, they that's it happens. Thank you though for doing that. We they are making sure to. It's tough too because I mean we had someone come in recently. We won't go into it, but they said something. You like this? Who like essentially like threatened all of chat or me. Either way, it was like really disgusting. And so like part of it is like they don't even want to give you a chance to see what they're doing. Ah! Well, why did it do that? That's because I hit the wrong button. That's why. Let me. I do this lighter like that. I believe I did that. That was really silly of me. Like that. Honestly, fusing like the green and the purple is very like us. Maybe it'll work. And listen, we're all human, so unfortunately sometimes we what our mods are. No, no, it's okay. We don't want to call you out. So this is not to the mods. It was a mistake on our end, and so we apologize. They act very quickly, and all the things that you said were true. All the things that you said were true. That we do diss that administration regularly, daily. We do have support for Palestinians and opportunities for things like that rolling in the chat, and we talk about it regularly. And we're playing Stardew, but yes, you are totally allowed to diss him. Because it came as a like the mods can see like first time chatter, and so it just is a good way to help them do things, because sometimes people who don't think the way that we all do come into the stream and say something really hateful or something really worrisome. So they saw like that I literally don't even say his name. And yeah, we've had an uptick. We have amazing folks here who do such a good job at like like keeping the chat clean, but we've had an uptick unfortunately recently of people who have come in and said some gross things and said some misogynistic things and racist things and homophobic things and all that. So we I think they're a little quick to the draw, but that's because they care so much about everything that we have here. So they're always playing safe than sorry. So I did read it, and we do affirm that, and you will find those things here. So everybody's just glad that you came back. So, but let me tell you this, as a new chatter, we'll tell you as well, our mods love to time out our regulars. So just consider yourself a regular on day one. If you so choose. We use the timeout as a little bit more of we use it for necessary things. Like they actually take necessary mod actions when we have to. But it's almost like an act of love. So for some of our folks, when we have different things going on and they want to joke around with them. So, but hopefully if you decide to stick around, we hope that you enjoy what you find here. The only person I've accidentally banned is Crypto, and they're a VIP and a friend. They are gonna time you out, Amelia. They're gonna time you out. Plants will get you for something like that. She does have some lines, but she is riding a high right now, so she might be a little bit more, compassionate. Or no, she's gonna time you out. I thought she might. I was wrong. See, so there you go. So just, but yeah, no, all the things you said are true. We love to, especially bash that bozo. I'm gonna go upgrade the shed. I was really tempted. I didn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything, but like I feel like I want to make that emoji combo a chat command so that we can cope. Is why we got a book redeem. Do you want to pick a page number or do you want me to pick? You get to choose. I'm gonna upgrade the shed. I'm gonna use all my money. We got our Women's History redeem. I love it. I love every day that we get to do it. I'll pick. Okay. Let me look. Let me look and see what we got. I just want to keep switching up the... I said this. Hypatia's in the back. What about... We did 2... We did 2... Oh gosh, I want to make sure I say this right. I like this one. I don't think we've done one from Australia yet. Not this place being a prison. All right. Let me go back to... Oh, you can't hear the rain in there, can you? Oh, let's do it right here then, since you can't hear the rain. All right, we have a redeem that we're going to redeem right now. This is our Women's History Month. We read from this book, which is called Little Dreamers, Visionary Women Around the World. If you want to check it out for yourself. We have the Bold Women in Black History book as well. But so I picked the page. We got the redeem here. I'm going to mispronounce this name, though. So if someone wants to correct me, thank you for the follow. Someone wants to correct me. This is someone from Australia. I don't think we've picked one from Australia yet. So Thankupi, I feel like I'm butchering that. Thankupi Gloria Fletcher is the individual here. Thankupi Gloria Fletcher, who was alive from 1937 to 2011, was a ceramicist and a visual artist from Australia. And so Thankupi, I feel like I'm really butchering that, grew up in a tight Aboriginal community in a mission town near Weipa, W-E-I-P-A. I'll try my best. W-E-I-P-A, Queensland, Australia. When she was young, everyone from the various tribes lived together, speaking different languages, including hers. Oh gosh. And on the day where I haven't slept, Thanakwith is going to be my guess for there. Thaynakwith is the language. The female elders passed down tradition, stories, and legends and taught their unique symbols by drawing in the sand. This is where Thankupi fell in love with art. Although she was shy, she dedicated herself to educating the young as well as to making traditional art. In her mid-30s, she shocked everyone by announcing she was leaving to study art in Sydney, one of the biggest cities in Australia. Although she intended to study painting, Thankupi ended up in the ceramic studio. In Weipa, clay was sacred. In Weipa, clay was sacred to be used only as body paint for ceremonial purposes, and it was not to be touched by children. With pottery, she could celebrate her culture. In her signature bowls and spheres, she used intricate patterns and symbols to trace the stories of her people, etching history on their surfaces. Her clay sculptures have been exhibited around the world, and Shai Thankupi became one of Australia's greatest artists. When she returned home, she could see the community changing. The older people were dying, and with them, their culture and customs. By the time she became a primary elder, Thankupi was the last fluent speaker of the Thaynakwith language. In an effort to preserve it, she worked for 10 years, recording audio, I'm getting goosebumps, recording audio and writing down stories to create Thankupi's Guide to Language and Culture, a Thaynakwith dictionary. Oh my gosh, that's so much work. One of her goals was to instill a sense of cultural pride in the younger generation. She mentored young artists and found the Weipa Festival to teach children the traditional songs, dances, and language. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. Thanks for letting me pick. I want to look at this stuff. That one gave me goosebumps. This is her name. I feel bad because I can tell that I definitely mispronounced it. Thank you for that, Redeem, for letting me read from that. What a good one. I say about literally every single one, right? Like they never miss. Hold on. I would like to look at this for a second before we cut back over to the game. Sorry to the TikTok folks. It looks like she may be just known by her. Oh my gosh, these spheres are so cool. By her first name. You know, the rest of the name does seem kind of. Dr. Thankupi Gloria Fletcher. That's what I know. She passed away on April 23rd, 2011. Hold on. That's just a Wikipedia article. Good luck with your interview. Good luck with all that. I want to look at this art. There you go. I'm just going to pull up the Google results. Look at all that. Some of these are gigantic. Like, look at that. That's gigantic. I know, I'm obsessed. Some of the art. This is a good one to look into later and read more about later. Artist profile. That one's so cool. Become increasingly admired by contemporary Australian curators for her brilliance in adapting a craft that was formerly unfamiliar to Indigenous communities in Australia. After studying ceramics at East Sydney Technical College with Peter Rushforth, she was the first Indigenous woman to graduate and then become a solo exhibiting a studio potter, or more accurate, solo studio artist in clay. That one's so cool. It's so cool. Look at all these. Oh my gosh, she would have been a cool person to like meet in real life. She essentially invented her own Indigenous version of expressing culture through an entirely new art form. An art that broke long-established rules of making glazing function and balance and took the medium beyond the boundaries of ceramic vessels as defined throughout centuries of ceramic traditions in Europe and Asia. After face-to-face exposure to Indigenous potters and clay traditions on her travels to Mexico in the 70s, then the US, South America, and the Pacific, withstanding the lack of interest from Australian pottery aficionados of the era, she forged a singular art form in which storytelling and culture dominated. Imagine if they made a Pokemon based off of her art. I hate to always do that, but like imagine there was like a Pokemon that was like spherical and like kind of almost like a Runerigus kind of look, but it was this spherical form. See, because I've been like, I'm not really good at Fakemon, but I talk about Pokemon that I think would be really cool to get regional forms. And my big one right now, I hope it becomes a reality. I hope if I keep talking about it enough, like Pokemon will make it a reality. And it's Loudred, which like this is Loudred. This is Loudred, like he's literally this big Pokemon with speakers, like as his ears and stuff, and it's very loud. We need a Loudred that's a regional form that is like celebratory and representative of the Haka. Like, I just think that would be the coolest idea for a Pokemon. I want it so bad. And so, but imagine there was one that was based off of this artwork. Or even if there was like, oh my gosh, because we already have a Rellor. Like, imagine if we had like Relor, but it had artwork, like her artwork. Obviously, he's like a straight up dung beetle, but what if he rolled a piece of art around and it was actually clay? Maybe he would be rock type instead or something like that. Like, that would be so cool. And he evolves into Rabska. But like, that's what I want. I want a Haka version of Loudred. I could probably commission Dana to make a fake mon of it, but like, that's what I want. That would be so cool. Gosh, that is so cool. I need to read more about this. That's my vision. Why are y'all attacking me? Oh, that's not y'all. It's someone named Eric. Women's History Month. Okay. Anyways, that was our history lesson, and that was such a good one. Again, we say as like none of them have ever been bad. Okay, thank you for that, Redeem. Thank you for our little history segue and moment. And let's get back into this. Hello, Cadence. Hope you're doing all right. I don't want to just like sleep through the days, but we kind of don't have anything else to do until we get to winter. I really don't like sleeping through days, but I really also don't like dragging farms out. That's my other grievance. So, I mean, things are processing. I'm getting the shed upgraded. I can't go to Ginger Island yet. Yeah. Kind of low on resources, though. That's the problem I'm running into. Mainly. We want to just go back. There is. I'm putting the silver snail in there. There you go. They love it. I have 88 pieces of trash because of... Here, affirming more of what this stream is, we had the America bundle in this community center, and it was red, white, and blue items, and then the reward was trash. So, we do need to build another fish pond. Yes. Yes, I kind of wish you could have made that work. It would have been really funny. I don't know how he would have. It would have had to be like essentially like some kind of glitch of some kind, but it would have been funny. I'm just gonna go to sleep. We don't have Ginger Island to go to, so we gotta kind of wait it out and see what we get to. Check for more giant pumpkins. Do another Skull Cavern day. We could do a Skull Cavern day today, and then turn around. I guess I could have done all the quests and stuff. I kind of just like, I want to check the cart. Let's like see if we can clean up some of these quests. And then go to sleep, and then tomorrow, check the cart. And then go from there. Sheep. Chickens. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't feed you guys, did I? That's on me. Sorry. Me, I have nothing to do. Also me, doesn't feed my chickens. More giant pumpkins? Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. What do we have, cart-wise? Or quest-wise? I did actually today, speaking of accidentally hitting folks in Monopoly Go, I did accidentally hit Chelsea, and it's because it gave me Chelsea as the option, and I like slid my thumb to like go to the switch opponent button, but because I like didn't just tap it, it like went to the target. And I was like, oh no, I felt like I was watching it in slow motion. I felt really silly. Quests. Pumpkin. Did I? Amaranth. We could grow some amaranth. Hot pepper. Melon. Ooh. I don't think I saved any melons. Did I? No, but I do have a pumpkin. Dang, that also means I can't do that quest because I didn't save any melons to get a melon seed. Pumpkin, hot pepper. Hot pepper. What else we got? Pale ale. Oh, I sold them all. Great job, Mallory. Marnie wants a cave carrot too. I can do a cave carrot. Mayor Shorts, Jody's request, cauliflower. I think I do have a cauliflower. They're in here for some reason. We can talk to Krobus today. Cave carrot. Shane. We're gonna need those. Let me not forget those. I do need to make enough so I can buy the catalog so we can decorate the house. It's about to be like, oh, this is for Krobus, but the pumpkin is for Carolina, and Krobus already had 2 gifts this week. Love to see more of the outside world, but it wouldn't be safe for me. So this was my thought, was decorating the house like it's the outside world. That was literally my thought. Like if we have like a different like biomes essentially in the house, like we could have a room that's like lush and has grass growing, and like we can put the wild horseradishes in it, and then but then it's safe for Krobus. Sam, where's your mother? Right there. And then I don't know what the other ones would be. Maybe a room for moonlight jellies in some way. And then like still have like the sewer thing, and maybe that can connect to something. And then like I feel like it could be something. George, there you go. And Caroline, right? Caroline. Don't mind me, Abby. I'm just chilling. Yeah, okay. Okay. Cleared some of those. For a little bit of extra cashish. Oh, I have the mayor's shorts on me. Gross. I just toss him. I have a largemouth bass. Kind of holding on to it. He's not in here. Where is he? Who is he, like, berating for taxes? Giving him his shorts in front of Clint feels right. Exactly. Largemouth bass for Caroline. So you want another skull cavern day, eh? Oh, yay. Dang, that's only 15 quests. That's not very good. No thoughts, only Krobus. That's been the vibe. We'll check and see if we get another check for the squid tomorrow. That's what we need to look for. I need more cheese presses. And more. Oh, I wanted amaranth. Let me go get that. I'm so mad. I only got 4x today on my community chest. I was really mad about that. It's like the St. Patrick's. Oh, interesting. Can't believe you guys are still hooked on this game. It wasn't supposed to be like that. I'm mad I didn't get to dig up my last little artifact that I was about to find. I love the artifact one, but I feel like getting the little hammers for it, they're so stingy. Okay. Yeah, we were wondering about that because like I got that option too, and it was like, is it worth it? And it's just like you just get 250 dice. It feels like it's such a ripoff. But now I can actually make bombs. Beautiful. Did you all pick? Now I want to see. Did you all... Did somebody invite me? I actually really like don't need to play anymore. Dang. What do we got? Can you take the heat? Desert Bloom. I just got 50 dice. I'll be looking at this while this is going on. Plants invited me. Thanks, Plants. I gotta go back to stream, though. Okay. You want Skull Caverns? You got Skull Caverns. Do you want literally anything else? That's my actual question. I'm guessing you don't. Got more bombs. We got caverns and a nap. I'm fading so fast. I can feel it, like, really, really badly in my body. Okay, that's a nice stack of bombs. Get my blackberries. Blackberries. Anything else? I think so. Just a chill red cabbage right here, and another one right here. Let's go to the caverns. As the song ends, made a little bit of money. I need to get to 200K. 230K, really. Okay. Got another good luck day. It is Robin's birthday. All right, straight there. I think so. I think so. Today's daily luck is 82, so it's not like super high, but it's good. 82. Ooh. I knew what I was doing. All right, we did have this kind of artistic moment the other day for y'all's dinos, yeah. It was interesting to see. I don't know if we'll do it again. Look at all the butterflies. I didn't check the cart. I have to go check the cart. Oh my goodness. I have to check the cart. It's literally Sunday. Yeah. If there's a squid there, I am very hyped for the new Legends game. Very, very hyped. Money. Thanks, George, for the stone. I'm gonna do this then. I was like, I literally went into, I actually didn't think we were gonna get Pokemon news today. I genuinely, my thought was like, oh, maybe they'll just like quickly in like a montage of like games and the Switch and Nintendo. Like I thought maybe they would, nope, no new one there. No new one there either. I thought that they would, just give me like 2 single frames. I wasn't expecting a whole nother trailer. Sturgeon! Orange sapling. Crocus again? No. Nothing. affected my save on summer 20 of year 3. Slay. Iconic. Are you sure you didn't cheat? Are you sure? That's amazing. Which farm did you do? Okay. You're just in time for Skull Caverns, Frankie. I am sleeping through this file a little bit, and that, I agree. It, like, feels like I'm a little bit. Like, I'm like, I gotta play out the whole day. Oh, I guess we have Lucky Ring and, burglaring again. Oh, cool. Nothing. I don't like this. I'm resetting this. Give me a better floor. Yep. 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 I played myself. I did indeed play myself. It's always an infested floor on floor 1 or 2 on super high luck days. Well, it's not super high, but I swear. Get me out of here. You married Sebastian. Only thing he did that annoyed me was asked if we have frozen pizzas, knowing his wife was a multimillionaire. We could just buy. Okay, but like, do you notice when he does that, Frankie? Because that's what drove me crazy about him. He asks you that at 6 in the morning, standing next to the vase. Because he was just clearly gardening. At least that's how I interpret it. Maybe I'm being a little harsh, but I don't know how I could not interpret that. Technically, Concerned Ape changed the vase in his room, but it used to not be a vase. And so you're telling me that he's standing next to it, it's 6 in the morning, and he asks for frozen pizza? Caroline, you can have him. You and Spooky can have him. Hey, look, no, seriously, you all know that. If you love a marriage candidate, you should never worry about what other people say about it. Like, it's what you want to do. There is nothing wrong with having a comfort marriage character in Stardew, at least in my opinion. Whomst amongst us hasn't just, like, married the same character over and over again? When everybody was using the Epic the Musical song, like, with that bit, I was like, this is literally my Stardew farm. Like, how I just, like, go run back at the same time, every time. Plants will judge you. I will not. Freedom of speech protects you from the government, not us. That's the difference. Although apparently freedom of speech doesn't protect you from the government either, so be careful. I mean, you married Haley one time, right, Kelly? There's something about being a hater and a hatter that does feel right in life. I get it. I am glad Lewis is not real. I'm genuinely really nervous. Not like actually nervous, but I'm worried about marrying Shane and if it's gonna change my opinion on him. For those who don't know, Shane is the only marriage candidate I haven't married. We just haven't done a challenge for him yet, basically. And most of the marriage candidates, my opinions of them moved favorably after marrying them. Like, there's not really many There's two mainly that I really became like that I didn't like. Oh no, there's three. And then I like less now. You're saying you like Sebastian's heart events, Crafty? I think the frog thing was cute. It was, I don't know, it felt kind of juvenile to me, but that's not like a bad thing. Be careful, we're gonna start trashing fairies in a second. I like the frog tank, but I think I would rather have the D&D table. Isn't that what it is? It's like a D&D table? I think I'd rather have that. Oh, Shane's heart events. Yeah, well, and because like, for those who didn't notice, Squiddy's bundle, which is the last one that we're working on, Shane is like her comfort marriage character, and she's just like, I just get it. Like, I just get it. Like, he's going through it, and he's like upset about his life, and she's just like, it's just such a comfort marriage character for her. And I know she's married Leah, she's married Shane. I think there's one other. I think she tried Emily, maybe. But like, you know, you just have what you have. Oh, is that mastery? Let's go. But I'm worried that I'm going to marry Shane and just be like, oh. What's up, Dixie? You want to come in here? Y'all know it's 1:30 and I'm on floor 26, right? Yeah. Gotta take care of this thing. I don't know, cause like I can relate to like what he's feeling, not in the same way. Like I've not dealt with that particular struggle. I'm honestly very neutral on him. That's probably what it is. Like I don't want the dirty spouse room. Now there's mods that fix that, but I know we're just literally out here slaying, literally and figuratively. That's what happens when we get prehistoric floors on every single dive. I just love leaving like a trail of bones behind. It's so funny. Or egg. Okay, come on, 13 floors. Oh, 7 is fine. Tell if she just wants to come in here and she's afraid of the balloons, or if like she's really got something like bothering her. You can come in here, you know that, right? Like you don't have to be out in the hallway. Hello, Raiders! Welcome! Thanks for stopping by. We're happy to have you here. Appreciate you all coming over here. Are you gonna walk in here now? She'll walk in here for the raid. She knows what the raid means. Thank you for bringing everybody over here. You caught us in the Skull Caverns here in Stardew. You wanna come up and say hi? Honey, the balloons are not that scary. You sweet little child. The balloons are not that scary. She's so convinced that the balloons are gonna get her. That's what you think, right? I owe you some treats from some of our donations today. Welcome, Raiders. We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate you coming over and saying hello. Ray of Swords, thank you for bringing your folks here and stopping by and saying hello. My name is Mallory, if you've never been here before. We play a lot of Stardew Valley, which is what you've caught us doing now. This is Dixie getting some treats. She's getting some treats from your raid, and also because we've been doing our tipathon, and so we've had some folks that have donated today, and so she's getting a handful of treats as a reward for the donations. It's a win for you, huh? Your slobbery hand. Was that delicious? Was that yummy? Yeah, thank you for that follow. You want to get down now? There's balloons in the room, and she's like scared of the balloons, I think. And so she's like, come on, I'll help you get down. Come here. Come here, baby. I got you. I got you. I got you. You want to go this way? Make a beeline. She's allowed to be in here, but she just doesn't like it. It's what it is. All right. We are glad to see you here. You caught us in the Skull Caverns. We're trying to make some progress, but I am kind of not at my peak today for a couple of different reasons. So it's all right though. We're on floor 38. We're gonna see if we can get to 100 at least, and enjoy some cavern time. Come on, give me a shoot. That would really make up a lot. Thank you for lurking. We appreciate you stopping by. To all the raiders, if you need to go, of course, you don't need any permission from us to leave. But if you want to hang out, if you want to stay, if you want to chat, or if you just want to listen and watch, we appreciate any of those. We just always love when people are willing to swing by and say hello, even if it's only for just a moment. It's really appreciated. Only 200 hours in the game. Only 200 hours in the game. You're so right. That's me. I feel bad saying that, but it really is like, you like have to log 1,000 hours in this game, I feel like, before you become really proficient at it, or potentially really proficient at it. More than anything, I hope the people, in reference to the situation that happened last night, this is Mallory's first day playing Stardew Valley. Am I doing it right? Please give me advice. Wrong answers only. I also actually need to change this because the pin... There we go. Hello? Using the wrong weapon. What weapon should I use? Rabbit's foot on the hotbar. Beer for cavern food. That makes sense to me. Keep all the prismatic shards. They're super rare. Okay. Cherry bombs. I need to make cherry bombs. Don't get the shaving enchantment. It's useless. Not the useless enchantment. Stash Meridian. Where's all the cheese? The wiki is literally cheating. People are gonna be like, what is... Half of these are inside jokes and half of these are... Joja membership. More than... Oh, you're right. I'm spending more than 2 seconds. That makes sense. This is my first time. 9,000 chests and no shed. Okay. Rabbit's foot. Rabbit's foot on the hotbar. Big chest recipe. It's definitely better utilization of materials, right? Luck over speed. You guys got another dang prehistoric floor. Are you kidding me? Can't do this anymore. This is floor 56, by the way, for those curious. Fish on bad luck days. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I just like did not mean to do that. Thank you for the tiny dinies. Thank you. They're appropriate. There's another iridium bat. Get out of here. Peak decorum is to put all your machines all over your farm, also in Krobus' sewer. Ooh. Tossing stuff right now. So many dinos. So many. Dino party on the Twitch side, tiny dinies on the TikTok side. It's a good set of bookends, in my opinion. I really want to do an April Fool's Stardew TikTok. I feel like it won't land though. Like there will be some people who be like, this is so funny, and there will be people like, this is completely wrong. Be like, right, it's April 1st. And I feel like it would go, you know, literally right over their heads. All right, floor 70. My trauma makes me fun. It makes me like cute and quirky and fun. Real, I get it. You know, it sounds so silly, but like, I saw a TikTok. Did anybody see this TikTok of the person? It's in response to the whole, okay, this is like, how chronically online are you? The whole like biological women gym thing. So if you've seen that whole discourse, I saw a TikTok of someone who made a joke. It was very clearly a joke because for whatever reason, they're making, or they're taking like low doses of testosterone, like they shared it in another TikTok. And they had these like little packet things, and they were like, I'm gonna put this in the gym and like replace like the hand sanitizer or something like that and put that in the gym. And so it was a joke making fun of those people who were being exclusionary and being TERFs. And so Twitter got a hold of it and was like, this is illegal, blah, 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 blah. Like this, and like, again, like this person was clearly like, but so they made a really good point because it was just like, and it's like, these are things that like I know, but I just don't think about. Twitter and Fox News takes jokes. Yeah. Well, so because the same people who were like, this is illegal, blah, 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 are the same people who will say like, what? It's just dark humor. Can't you take a joke? And I just saw someone that said like, yeah, because their only definition of dark humor is like just being racist. And I was like, yeah, that's true. It is. Because like I have lots of self-deprecating dark humor. Like, but that's what it is. Like I mean, and like I knew, like I know it's like a dog whistle, but that's just really what it is. It's like it's not dark humor. They just want to be racist. Versus like, so when we make a joke that's like dark humor, they can't handle it because all they want to do is use it as a scapegoat to be racist or misogynistic or homophobic or whatever it is. Yeah, that's why, like, I don't know. That's why, like, and, like, there are jokes that I make that I don't say on stream because they're inappropriate to say, like, on a family-friendly stream. But I, like, you can ask, any of the mods, probably, my dark humor, all of our dark humor, as we're trying to survive things. But no, we never have to slip into, like, let me just be, like, cool and casual and racist real quick. Yeah, Mallory After Dark is just Mallory without a filter. Mallory not in teacher mode. Floor 87 to floor 96. floor 97. Well, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just very interesting. Again. All right, there's 100 for you. There's floor 100. Oh my gosh, I love seeing when it happens TikToks. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're my favorite. Every morning waking up and it hasn't happened is so depressing. Is that humor though, or is that just me pining for something I want to be true? We did break 500k, which is really good considering I haven't been able to really make anything with starfruit since summer. So there's at least that. The 2-for-1. I know there's people that want a triple combo too. I mean, all right, floor 100. 10:30 p.m. Is there a hat? When Frankie is here, just so y'all know, when Frankie is here, our rate of hats increases. It really does. 252,000 channel points go out to the real stars. The ones who never lost hope. Thank you for the little crown. Well, we still have not organically gotten a pink cowboy hat since modding it out. We're on a smooth dive though. It's 11 p.m. and we're jumping down a chute. Ooh, 110? 110. Did Kelly, Kelly, I cannot do this with you. There is a limit to our friendship, and it's your inability to vote on hats. Frankie does. She has insane pull with the camel. You did make it. Okay. I was about to say. We have a one and done policy with the mods. That's your one and done. This is good for mastery too. Just hitting all this iridium. Well, at the end of the day, I do support women's wrongs. It's an important religion though, isn't it? It's a good one. It's the best thing we introduced you to. All right. Over here. I still want to hang mine up on the wall somewhere. I just don't have like room. That's what I really want to do is like hang them up. Ooh, I don't have room. 1:10 a.m. We're on floor 124. We got a decent dive. Really should go for this iridium, shouldn't I? I know, but I just meant like movement. We've kind of been like struggling. Like we're gonna, yeah, this is our record on this file now. $135. 135. Can I be honest with y'all? I am struggling. I am struggling. We have been streaming extra long this week, and we had a stream earlier today, but there was like an emergency that happened last night, so I got an hour and a half of sleep last night. So I am really struggling, and I don't want to leave everybody high and dry. We're very close to like our normal end time, but I was gonna try to go until 4, and I just don't know if I feel like I'm being a bad streamer. I feel like I'm not interesting to watch right now. Thank you for the heart me. I feel like I'm just like I need to go lay down because I need to try to get some sleep tonight because tomorrow's my literal birthday. So it would be nice to enjoy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you, Frankie. To do that. So, we're gonna end the live on TikTok for the TikTok folks. So catch us tomorrow though for an extra Friday stream. It's my birthday tomorrow, so we'll be here. So we will see you tomorrow. So have a good one. Thanks, TikTok. Okay. I also just wanted to like get TikTok. Not even that. I just didn't want to have the energy to like talk to them for much. Thanks for nothing. Oh, we had some people give some gifts today and stuff. We had some of our nice people in there. All right, let's wind down. So we're going to be, let me pause this. Back tomorrow. Thank you to everybody. We've raised $500 for the Tipathon, which is amazing. So thank you to everybody. We have, if you want to see what we've done, new profile picture, my sprinkler hat picture. We got the treat emote, and then we have community games next week, and then we have the Wumbus emote. That's what this is. I forgot that it was green. And then chat needs to pick a playthrough. We'll have a vote on Discord for that. And then Stardew cooking streams. We'll have to do that in the next couple of weeks. 600 is the next one if we go any further, and that's our animated emote. And we love a cooking stream. I'm gonna let you guys pick the food too. I think we should do like a spring recipe personally from the cookbook, but I was gonna let you all pick it. So maybe I'll pick through like a handful, so then it's like you can vote for the one you want. So yeah, we have our Wumbus emote. I love it. I hope you guys like it. I think it's amazing. I love it. And then we also have the the tree one, but there's another one. Oh, mute that. So we have more stuff. It's gonna go over tomorrow, so it's gonna go into Monday. So if people decide that they want to continue to contribute, it'll go even further. So this is how I feel. My brain is broken. So yeah. So tomorrow's my birthday. If you want to come back tomorrow for a fun birthday celebration, we'd love to see it. I've had my banners and stuff up all week. A new Wumbus raid message. I do want to tweak some stuff. I have been like, correcting some stuff and tweaking some stuff. So you want to come in here and say goodbye? She's so picky and needy. So, anyways, thank you for being understanding today. I am so sorry that that incident happened last night. It was frustrating because when I woke up, I thought it was the morning time, and it was not. So it's I'm a little tired. I'm gonna go raid our lovely friend because it's such a delight to go over to that stream. If you haven't been with us to that stream, thanks for watching the direct earlier. I'm gonna post a YouTube video in a little bit too of if you want to watch that. That's like my quick overview analysis of what we saw in the trailer for Pokemon specifically. But we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who's been here for all the raids, all the follows, everybody who's chatted and said hello. Know this is a safe space and we'd love for you to be here. So our mods work tirelessly to keep you all safe and happy, and they do such an amazing job. They literally are so incredible. That's why they get things like promotions at their jobs. Get in the bed in a few minutes. So all of our stuff is gonna pop up here. If you haven't, jump in the Discord. Come join us in Discord. Folks are super fun in there. Discord is there. Blue Sky, YouTube, TikTok, everything in between. Thanks for being here today. We'll see you tomorrow for my birthday. And we'll see what happens next. The raid message is going to come up in a second. If you have a sub badge, you can use the first raid message that pops up. And even if you don't have one, the second one right here uses universal emotes, so you don't have to feel excluded at all. So we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being here today. And yeah, I figured. It's such a lovely stream to go to. Such a lovely person. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye.